So this is one of the most relaxing times. He's just watering the garden. Put the sprinkler on that a lot earlier. So here's our peach tree. Up until yesterday there was probably about 20 peaches on there. Probably about 12 that weren't quite ready to pick. We picked some yesterday. Really nice peaches. We had the tree when it was only about this high, so it's now up to there. I've got to prune it, of course, in the fall. But we had a couple of visitors overnight. And there, I came out to get some peaches today, and they were all gone except 4 of them. So little Mr. Raccoon, I believe, is the culprit. Here's our cherry tree. These are only young trees. So this one's, we've had that for 2 years, 3 years. I think 3 years. We bought the cherry tree. This little apple tree, it's a baby tree, but we got, I think, 12 or 13 apples coming out on it. They'll be ready in a couple of months. It's only probably about 4 feet tall. Plus we got native species. It's just really relaxing being here. Blackberry, early season, late season, they're all coming out together. The ones over here, they are like double the size and really sweet. These ones are kind of, they're sweet but a little tart. And we've been picking those for probably a week or so now, but lots coming. So for all you Aussies, I tried raising some Queensland blue pumpkins. 2 years in a row. Yeah, nothing showed up. I don't think we have the climate or the weather for them. That's just a random bunch of weeds and flowers and whatever's fallen out of herb gardens. So I made these as mainly herb gardens. And lots of peppermint over there, strawberries, shallots, onions or whatever. Yeah, that's a herb. I believe we've got oregano or oregano, more onions or bits and pieces. What have we got over here? Hang on. Let's turn that off. So we got some beetroots. They're coming up nice. We've already pulled a ton of zucchinis out of here. Got lots more coming. The garlic here, it does grow but not as I expected, so I'm going to have to revisit, maybe move them. So that little buddy's done. So yeah, gonna have to revisit where I'm going to put those. Maybe I'll put them over in there where I tried to grow the pumpkins, but might be a better spot for them. So we got onions here. With the heat waves and all the dryness this year, it's kind of been a bit of a weird year. The rhubarb on its second growth for the year, but that won't get more than that. So we've got another strawberry plant there by the look of it. So this grape we lost a grape we had planted up in here a couple of years ago, but This one seems to be doing really well. I got to prune it, of course, but we got it as a really young plant, so it's doing quite well. And we have some. We'll get a couple of bunches this year. If I prune it, we should get a lot more next year. I want to get another one of those. Cucumbers, that's gone. More cucumbers, and that's done as well. Bit of broccoli, but got some issues going there, but it's cooled off right away now, so had some really good growth during the heat waves and heat starve, and then obviously the white moths have devastated the leaves a bit, but now it's really cooled off today. The last couple of days, really unusual weather, just not consistent at all. Want some nice warm weather to ripen these buddies up. So, got a ton more tomatoes. Oh, there's a peach. Yeah. So we found several peaches, just kind of half munched. They're little bite marks. That's another reason why I think it's a raccoon or two. But this was one of the small ones. Probably wasn't. Yeah, it's pretty hard still. It's not ripe, so they probably munched into that. But they're really nice peaches. We munched into a couple that we thought weren't quite ripe, but they were actually really good. So really pleased about the peach tree. So let's see if we can okay, that's why I'm not on the baseball team. There we go. Maybe we'll have a peach tree down there in a couple of years. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure it wasn't a bear that came in and raided the peach tree, because all the fencing is not damaged, and if a bear had come over, like they climb over pretty easy, there's nothing to stop him and not much we can do about it. But if a bear came over, he'd break half of those. So anyway, so I don't think it was a bear. And got lots of strawberries in here. Already thinned these out pretty good in the start of the season. We had this off today. I'm going to pick some of those tomorrow evening when I get home from work. More raspberries. Raspberries from other people. These ones are thornless. Those ones have all the thorns. And the blackberries, of course, are all thornless, which is why we put them here. There's blackberries in the forest here, but they cut you to pieces when you try to pick them. But you know, it's wild blackberries. But these ones come up really good. Look at that. Okay, that'll do. So